Hello everyone, this is Vito's32 and this is a daily deck. These are some of the decks I got today. But anyways, that's not what we're going to talk about. There's lots going on. There's some new decks that are coming soon. One is the Bicycle 6 Strings. This looks pretty interesting. Big mystery about who is actually doing it and designed it and whatnot. Well, personally, I know who it is, but they want to leave it up to a mystery, so I'll leave it at that. Another new deck coming soon is the Aquila, from the type, and also looks pretty awesome. Apparently, it's going to be made by MakePlayingCards.com, I'm not sure. But those are both coming to Kickstarter soon. And another one coming to Kickstarter soon is the Bicycle Wiretap. This one, the Wiretap, is on a spy theme, and it is from the guy who designed the Sultana deck, which I really like that one, but this one I'm not 100% sure. Those are all coming soon to Kickstarter. There's a couple of new decks. One is the Sank Artist deck, which is a deck of cards made by 54 different artists. Each card is different art. Not a big fan of those, so I'm definitely pass. And the other one is the Grotesque. Or is it the Bicycle Grotesque? Anyways, it's the new United Cards deck designed by Lodrick, who did the Bicycle Veneziana, as well as the Timeless and the Bicycle Butterfly previously. And it looked pretty awesome. There's one deck and two different boxes. If they reach a certain goal, they'll have two different decks, and they're going pretty fast, so they'll probably reach the goal, and I would recommend checking that one out. There's a couple of new decks to talk about as well. Well, first of all, I'll mention there's some sales going on. David Blaine is having 40% off. Could be doing a clearance for the upcoming Gatorback Riders decks that are coming. Conjuring Arts is having 8% off, and Club 808 is having 20% off. Speaking of which, Club 808 has released the new Jules Verne deck in a pre-release to members. They'll be shipping by the 25th, I believe it is. So with 20% off, it's a good time to buy them and buy other decks. 40% off on David Blaine, that's a great time to stock up on his decks. And again, 8% off on Conjuring Arts, that's great as well. Also, Fear 11 was having a sale. The Love Me deck, which ends today, I think, or tomorrow, where it was like 40% off or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was a discount on that as well. A couple of other new decks. One is the Mechanic 2nd edition deck, RV2 as it's being called. You can find those on mjmmagic.com, and you can find out more at mechanicindustries.com. It is similar to the original Mechanic deck, but it has a new back design, new animation, and it looks great. And then finally, another new deck is the Deckstarter. For those of you who aren't aware of this, Dan and Dave have now 3 different websites that they are running. Their main Dan and Dave website, artofplay.com, which is where they resell decks. They got their own decks. And they got Illusionist, Fear 11, Kickstarter decks. Basically, they're resellers now as well. And they have another new website coming, which is Deckstarter.com, which is a blatant ripoff of Kickstarter, and it's their version for playing cards. They even ripped off the colors. Go figure. That's pretty low. They did have a place where you could sign up for emails and be one of the 500 people be able to purchase your first ever Deckstarter deck, which is now available. And I got that email today and I bought it. But a couple of things that are pissing me off and other people off, and that is you're only supposed to be limited to 1 deck per person, yet you can buy as many as you want from what I can tell. Also, these are supposed to be for those 500 special people who are supposed to have special privileges in getting this. To even say, they even say in the email, you're one of the lucky 500. You're only allowed to get one. Do not share the link. And yet they have it available on the website for whoever wants to go buy it. And on top of that, they're charging $15 a deck, and it's pretty lame. It's kind of gray in color. It says Deckstarter, mirror image, fairly standard code cards with green colors. Kind of a rip off of the United Cards deck as well. And that's that. It's a little bit lame. It's definitely overpriced. And it's a whole bunch of bullshit. Anyways, that's what I got. If you want it, go check it out, artofplay.com. And I'll see you next time.